Hello everyone, I'm here for my RPG status update number 4 now, and I just now, like literally 2 minutes ago, I got all the bugs worked out of my graphical interface for my RPG. So as you've seen before, my previous updates and everything that I've been working on, it's been just the console version, it's all text-based, lame, stupid, gay. So now I've finished my graphical update, it's all done, everything I had in my previous version is now in my graphical version. So I'm going to show you that, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. First thing I want to show you is just my lines of code. It is a little bit over 2,000. So, I couldn't just copy and paste all the stuff from my previous code, which is at maybe 1,300 lines of code. Actually, I have that up. Let me just take a look a little bit. I don't think this is the finished version, but 1,400 lines of code in the text-based version. This version has 2,000, so I had to add in a whole bunch of stuff. One of the main complications I faced was the state changes. So I'm using these threads, and it's running, so it's based on the clock cycles. It redraws every clock cycle, so I can't just switch states rapidly, or when I do switch states rapidly, it'll draw something new on the screen. So I had to tweak some stuff here and there to be able to properly draw the correct thing on the screen at the right time. So that took a little extra coding. There's nothing particular I want to show you here except for what I promised last time, which I never did, which is in this new game. When you start a new game, it shows this little blinking cursor where you can type in your name. I never actually showed you the code. God dang it, it's a little blurry, but I never actually showed you this code, so let me show it to you really quick where the little cursor blinks, because I said I would. Let me find it. Here we go. So, welcome Explorer, what is your name? And then it prompts you for your name. Here I got this little counter, mod 250. I don't want to explain all this, but basically my counter is my clock cycles, so every clock cycle the counter gets incremented. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And every time it is basically between 0 or 125, it'll flash my cursor. So I'll say my name is my current name plus my cursor, and every time it's between 0 and 125, it'll have that little line there, which is like the cursor, and every time it is between 125 and 250, it'll not have that cursor. So that's how it blinks. So that 125 clock cycles is fairly fast. That's as fast as the blinking is 125 clock cycles, which kind of helps explain why every single clock cycle, every one clock cycle, my page refreshes and redraws the screen. So obviously that's super-duper fast. I don't know. Depends how fast my processor is, I guess. But probably microseconds. Anyways, I don't really have any code I want to show you, I don't think. So let me just take you through the game. Like I've said, it behaves the same way as the text-based version. So I'm not going to explain too many mechanics, I don't think. But I'll show you how I kind of graphically enhance the screen. So at the beginning here, which is, I guess, your title screen. I guess I need a title screen to add in there. It says RPG World. When it comes here, you're like at a computer, so you're playing a computer game on a computer game. It's like all meta and stuff. You pick one, and you can't really see it because it gets all washed out, but there's that same computer monitor border around this whole thing. So you're like looking at the computer monitor while you're looking at the computer monitor. And you can choose your save file that you want to load. And I'll just do my first one, which I kind of have specially set up. And then it says adventure begin, good luck Zach. And that is actually going to stay there every time it comes back to the main menu. It's going to say adventure begin, good luck Zach. Obviously that's going to change. I hope to have like a little map screen there, so it'll show your current map section that you're on in that section. but I've yet to do that, and that is my main thing that I'm going to work on next. But as you can see, what would you like to do next? You can move up, move down, move left, move right, save. Let's just go back up to inventory, view map, view stats, save. In the old version, in the text-based version, you'd actually have to type 1, hit enter to move up, or 2, hit enter to move up, down, etc. But here, you can just you can click the arrow keys on the keyboard, and those will move the red arrow. You hit up, you hit down, it goes down, you hit up, it goes up, you move right, it goes right, left, it goes left. Unless, of course, you're already on the left side and you hit left, it doesn't do anything. If you're already at the top and you hit up, it doesn't move anywhere, etc., etc. So you move with the arrow keys. When you want the choice, you hit enter, and it'll refresh with your option. I hit moves there, so it'll display my moves. I can hit any key on the keyboard and it'll return me to the main menu. Inventory is a little cooler than that. Let me just show you stats really quick. It's plain like moves. It displays your stats, and then you just hit any key to go back to the main menu. Inventory is a little cooler. You hit inventory, and it shows you your inventory. Stupid washed out camera. Anyway, you can cycle up and down your inventory list, or go back, and on the right, it actually says define and use. So before, in the text-based version, you'd have to hit D on the keyboard, and then your option 1, 2, or 3 for your inventory item and hit enter, or a U to use, and then 1, 2, or 3 for the option. But here you can just cycle through with the right and left to choose the define or use, and it'll change color to light blue, but apparently this camera sucks and it's all super duper washed out, and you can't see it. There it is. Use. Or define, and the color changes to kind of help you know which one you've actually picked. That is a weird camera. Anyways, so you can define or use and move left and right, and up and down to choose the items. If you do define, hit enter to select it, you get your little definition cookie, yummy. This item restores 5 HP. If you want to actually use it, you go to use, you hit enter, cookie used. As you can see, the cookie went away because I only had 1, so now I don't have it anymore. And same rules apply with weapons and whatever. If it's a weapon and it's equipable and you do use, then you'll equip it just like you would in the old version. When you're done with your inventory, you select back, hit enter, goes back to the main menu. Come on. There we go. Same rules apply right now. If I go down, I enter a shop. If I go up, I enter a battle. I'll go to a shop really quick. Welcome to Awesome Shop. What would you like to do? I can buy, sell, I can leave. I'll go to buy first. I see my 5 random weapons that get generated when I see a store. I see some cookies. Let me buy some of those because I just ate it last time. Bought 1, bought 2, bought 3. You can see my wallet is going down as I buy stuff. 3 coins, so it should go to 91. Buy again, it'll go to 88. Yeah, my math's still good. And you see at the bottom that updates. Purchased 1 cookie. So now I have all 5 cookies. I try to buy it again. I get a message saying, sorry, that item sold out. You know, I can buy other stuff. If I don't know what something is, I can define it just like the inventory. Money ring, get more coins from enemies. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me buy one of those. Bought it. Let me buy a bow. Bought the bow. Define, all that good stuff. When you're done buying stuff, you go back. You're still in the store, so I can still sell stuff if I want to. The sell menu looks just like the buy menu or the inventory menu. What would you like to sell? As you can see, I changed that button from use to sell, and in the buy menu it changes to buy. So, yeah. And now I can sell stuff if I want to sell stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, now I can leave the store. I'm done with the store. Leave the store. I want to actually go to a battle. So, move up. And obviously in the finish game, move up, down, left, and right. You know, you'll randomly get it thrown into battles or randomly find a shop, and it won't always be, you know, up is instantly a battle. Won't be like that. So, move up, you're under attack, a wild bird appears. So as you can see, that encounter screen lasted a couple seconds, and then it went to the actual battle screen. that was using that counter that I showed you earlier with the blinking cursor. And I might do another animation inside of that, whatever. We'll see. And so here you see this sweet looking battle screen. Before, I had health bars and magic bars and all that stuff, but it was done with, spaces and pound signs to show the meter. And now I have cool, sweet looking rectangles, and they're all colored and they're all nice. But it's basically the same layout. You see the MEHP, you see your HP and your MP, you see a little image for the enemy bird right there, perching on his branch. And you see I have 20 out of 20 HP, 10 out of 10 MP. Menu looks the same as the main menu, but I can punch, I can slice, I could use an item, I could see my moves, and I can flee if I see my moves. Same move screen, press any key, goes back to the battle screen, it's still my turn, I can still attack. So let's just slice. Slice selected, 5 damage dealt to enemy, you can see the enemy. It takes about 10 seconds, now it's the enemy's turn, bird use spit, and bam, now it's my turn again. So what that was right there was I can select my move, and then I gave myself 400 clock cycles, I guess it is, until it's the enemy's turn. So in those 400 clock cycles, which I can increase to like 1,000, I can put a little animation in there, a little attack animation, which I'll work on soon. And after those 400 microseconds, or 400 clock cycles, it's the enemy's turn. And this was one of the problems I kind of faced. If I just switch state to the enemy turn, then it instantly does it. It instantly refreshes the screen. It instantly goes away back to my turn. So that's why I got to use that counter to count out a certain amount of time, so it doesn't instantly switch and refresh the screen. Yeah, and in those times, I don't really have it here. It's just a waiting period now. But in that kind of idle time where that counter is being incremented, I can do an animation. So that'll be pretty nifty, and that'll be in my next update probably. We'll see. I might probably focus on doing a map screen and getting that worked out. But let's do it again and show you another move. So I'm going to attack. His meter's going to go down, and then it's going to wait a few seconds before his turn. When it's his turn, I can't do anything. It'll say wait on the little menu screen where I can choose my thing. And he'll attack, and it'll say what he attacked and how much damage it did. And my meter will get affected, and then it'll wait, another 5 seconds. And then I'll get to move again. So let's slice. His meter goes down. It says I sliced. And now it's the enemy's turn. And he attacked. Okay. I'm going to slice one more time. And you see his meter turn red. When it gets down low enough, it turns red. Not too bad. Pretty nifty. He's almost going to die. So hopefully I can kill him. Maybe next turn. I killed him. Wait 5 seconds. Yada, yada, yada. And game over. You have failed the beast. I've earned 5 experience, and I received 9 coins. Woot woot. And back to the main menu. So I can do whatever I want again. Just go into another battle. A wild bird. Another bird. Uh-oh. I obviously didn't update something. That's no good. I'll have to fix that really quick. But in the meantime, if you use an item, if you use like a cookie to recover your health, that'll use your turn. So let's just show that. See, if I do battle axe, I can define as many things as I want. And I can equip a battle axe, no problem, it's still my turn. But if I use a healing item or an attack weapon, then my turn is over. So let's just show that really quick. I'll use the cookie. And it ended because the bird was already dead. But my turn ended. God damn it. The point is, I ate the cookie, my turn ended. It would have been his turn, except he was already dead. So I need to fix something, and I know exactly what I need to fix. But I don't want to take the time, and my 15 minutes is just about up. But as you can see, it's nice, it's graphical, it works, it's pretty awesome, and I'm going to make it even better. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next update.